Right now, this is all that police have to go on. The picture of a 4 to 5-year-old boy they believe goes by the name of Randall. He was found just behind me in the water very early this morning by a fisherman. And as emergency crews arrived, moments later, they found a 1 to 2-year-old toddler in the water dead. And now, many hours later, the parents are still nowhere to be found. A young boy lies in intensive care at Florida Hospital in Orlando, and for now authorities have no idea who he is. A fisherman pulled the boy out of the water at Lake Destiny early Sunday. Kim Connor made the 911 call.
He wasn't coherent at all, so that was kind of hard, but at least we knew he was breathing.
Then as dive teams arrived, they found a girl between 1 and 2 years old in the water dead.
I was waiting for a frantic parent just to hear somebody yell somebody's name, just yell the kids' names or something at any time. We were just expecting that. That's not happening.
Now investigators are hoping someone out there will recognize the boy.
It's one of those where we're trying to put all the pieces of this puzzle together, and right now we're missing some pieces.
Police went door to door at nearby apartments looking for clues, but tenants we talked to there seemed just as confused and concerned.
Well, that's really sad. You know, that's really sad. Somebody should have been watching this boy.
It's ridiculous. Somebody had to have known something.
Throughout the day, dive teams continue to scour the lake, looking for other possible drowned victims. All this as investigators frantically search for the person who should have been responsible for those 2 children. And again, police and the FDLE are depending on your help to recognize that boy. If you have anything that may help with the investigation, call 1-800-423-TIPS. That's Crime Line. Again, here's the picture of the boy, and he was found at the scene wearing a pair of swimming trunks and a T-shirt. The girl wearing a onesie-type outfit with ponytails. And again, so far, no missing children report has been filed, which is really bizarre, but the FDLE has filed a report with the Missing Children's Information Warehouse to get a national search going. And they have gotten some tips on that. We will have more on that later on the show. For now, we're live in Maitland. Mike Anderson, Fox 35 News at 10. It may be one of Central Florida's smallest post offices, but in December, it's one of the busiest.
Having you today, sweetie. Thank you.
Diane Schmidt is postmaster, and today the sole desk clerk.
It's always busy, but especially Christmas time, we get very busy.
That's because many of these customers come from far away to send their mail from here. All the way from Homestead?
Yes.
Just for this?
Yes.
Of course, they're all here for the same reason, to get that postmark you can't get anywhere else. For Suzanne Stocco, that Christmas Florida stamp is reason enough for the 2.5-hour drive from Tampa.
I'm hoping they'll notice. I really am.
That novelty draw keeps workers busy. Many of them volunteers working hard to process thousands of packages, many more letters. All this so people can add an extra touch to their holiday mail. And Christmas, Mike Anderson, Fox 35 News at 10. At the Beach's Fine Arts Triathlon, competitors swim 1/4 mile, bike 11 miles, and run another 3. It's not easy, but people like Jerry Neely are drawn to it.
You don't really know you can't do it until you try it, and then once you're in it, you got to finish. So then before you know it, it's over.
But unlike the hundreds of others taking part, Jerry has one more obstacle to overcome. He's blind.
I see light and dark, but nothing's discernible. I totally rely on sound.
In this case, the sound is the voice of his partner, John Nally.
When he picks his head up to listen for me, I tell him, okay, we're going straight, or we go a little right or a little left. That's how we navigate the water.
The two stay together throughout the race, even riding bicycle on tandem. For Jerry, this is more than a sport, but personal proof that disabilities have nothing to do with ability.
That's actually probably the best motivating factor sometimes is people don't think you can do it, and I think you can do anything you put your mind to.
And getting here wasn't easy. It took help from a few running partners and some inner determination.
And if you fail, that's okay. Get up and try again. and keep doing it until you succeed.
Words that pushed Jerry to accomplish a life goal against the odds. At Mickler's Landing, Mike Anderson, Fox 30 News.